In a small apartment in Tokyo, an 87-year-old woman wakes up at 5 a.m. She's about to begin a ritual that scientists say might be the reason she'll live to see 100. And here's the surprising part. She's not alone. Right now, at this exact moment, millions of Japanese people are doing the very same thing. What if I told you that the Japanese have cracked a code hidden in plain sight? A set of daily habits that shape one of the healthiest, longest living, and most productive societies on Earth. But beneath all of this lies a darker question. Are these habits the key to human excellence? Or is there something the Japanese aren't telling us? Let's go back to that 87-year-old woman, Keiko. What she does in the next 30 minutes will challenge everything you think you know about aging. At 5:15 a.m., Keiko opens every window in her home, not just for fresh air. She's practicing the art of creating open space mentally and physically. Watch her hands. Every movement slow and deliberate. In Japan, they call this Ichigo Ichie, one time, one meeting. This moment will never happen again. So why live it on autopilot? Researchers at Tokyo University discovered that mindful morning routines like Keiko's can reduce cortisol, your stress hormone, by up to 23% before you even leave the house. Compare that to the average morning in most countries. An alarm screaming, scrolling through the phone, coffee gulped in a rush. Your nervous system already in fight or flight mode. But Keiko? She does radio Taiso, a simple 5-minute exercise broadcast nationwide since 1928. More than 27 million Japanese people do it. Together, every single morning. But here's where it gets interesting. There's one habit almost every successful Japanese person practices. Yet they rarely talk about it. They assume everyone does it. They're wrong. And once you learn what it is, your life may never be the same. Let's start with something simple. Shoes. In Japan, removing your shoes isn't just about cleanliness. It's a psychological reset. Dr. Yamamoto, a behavioral psychologist, says, when you remove your shoes at the door, you create a boundary between the chaos outside and the peace inside. This tiny habit becomes a cognitive anchor. Your brain knows you're home, safe, and allowed to relax. Now watch this man eating lunch. Phone face down, chewing slowly. This is hara hachibu. Eat until you're 80% full. In Okinawa, home to some of the world's oldest people, this habit has been practiced for centuries. Studies show it can naturally reduce calorie intake by 20% without feeling deprived. Meanwhile, in many countries, people eat distracted, rushed, and overfed. Then there's Seton, the art of organizing with intention. Yes, Marie Kondo made it famous. But in Japan, it goes deeper. Every item you keep is decision. Every item you remove is mental freedom. Minimalist Fumio Sasaki, who owns only 150 items, says, every object I let go didn't just free space in my home. It freed space in my mind. Look at Tokyo during rush hour. Millions of people. No pushing. No shouting. Just flow. The secret? Harmony. Your comfort is secondary to the group's well-being. Perfect lines at the train station. Phones on silent. No eating. No loud conversations. Not oppression, but consideration turned into a superpower. In many countries, public spaces are battlegrounds for attention. In Japan, they are canvases of collective respect. Western observers often mistake this for suppression of individuality. But Japan still produces world-leading innovation. Technology, art, robotics, design. The secret lies in Kaizen, continuous improvement, not giant leaps. Tiny daily steps. 1% better. Every day. Toyota revolutionized manufacturing with this idea by asking simple questions like, how can we save 1 second of motion? 1 second multiplied by millions of people. For decades, builds an empire. But wait, if these habits are so powerful, why does Japan also struggle with some of the highest suicide rates in the developed world? Why does karoshi, death from overwork, exist? What happens when discipline becomes a cage? Dr. Hiroshi Nakamura says it clearly. Every strength, when taken to an extreme, becomes a weakness. Japanese discipline is beautiful, until gaman, enduring the unbearable, turns toxic. Without the way, meet Yuki and Takeshi, a modern couple creating their own balance. They do radio Taiso, but only 3 times a week. They follow Seton, but keep things they love. They honor Wa, but speak openly at home. Yuki says, our grandparents were wise, but wisdom evolves. We take what serves us and let go of what doesn't. This is wabi-sabi, finding beauty in imperfection and accepting the transient nature of life. Cherry blossoms bloom brilliantly and fall quickly. That is why Japan reveres them. An elderly calligrapher's hand trembles as he writes, but in that crooked line lies humanity, authenticity, truth. So what can you take from this? Start your day with intention, not reaction. Respect your environment. Your outer space shapes your inner space. Eat mindfully. Your body is always communicating. Practice consideration. Your actions ripple outward in ways you may never see. Embrace Kaizen. Just 1% better than yesterday is enough. And finally, wabi-sabi. Embrace your imperfections. This moment, right now, is all you ever truly have. Remember Keiko, the 87-year-old woman? Her secret wasn't just rituals. It was understanding that habits aren't chains. They are freedom. When you master the small things, the big things take care of themselves. Ichigo Ichie. This moment exists only once. What will you do with it?